Obviously, I don't keep up with Modern very much, but I wanted to give it a try. I don't really know what our opponent's playing. I may have thought this was a different card, so completely ignore the fact there's not a secure Tribe Elder in play. Yeah, I like Tron decks. They're pretty sweet. Big fan-a-rooney of them. I'm just gonna grab one of these. That doesn't seem like what I need here. How you doing, by the way, JJ? Did you have fun at your magic meet? Guess they get a treasure mage? I don't really know, but giving them a Tron piece doesn't seem good. I'm not 100% sure what they can treasure mage for. Don't know if that matters. Nice, man. I'm glad you had fun. So they have Tron next turn for sure. Mm, I don't know what they can do with Tron. But they can't play it this turn anyway, because they have to take a turn off to get that. So we saw him play that. We saw him play that. That's still over there. Now, I assume they have counter spells and we're just screwed right now. We do like bring these four and this in. I don't know. Also messed up. I shouldn't have played Descender. I should have played the Windswept Heath. The art on that's kind of sweet. I guess if they don't have a counter spell, we win. What's the odds that they don't have a counter spell? We can pay for a mana leak, or we can just replay it if we have a. We can replay it if they have a remand. So 8. We want 2U and 6 mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Nice. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's really cool, man. I'm glad you guys had a lot of fun then. That was every mountain in our deck, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do we only have 13 mountains? I think the versions I normally play have 14. Okay, it's 14. I must have miscounted or couldn't see one or something. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bring these in for sure. Might want these. I definitely don't want these. Definitely don't want these. Though in fairness, the Relic of Progenitus isn't terrible because they sometimes Academy runes lock you, I guess. Hey Dung, what it is, homie? Think you're the worst one of these. Maybe I don't need all 3 of these. Maybe 2's enough, especially when we already have a reclamation sage. I'll speak the English. The Englishes. The mighty mighty English. A lot of builds of this deck that I've played run like some Carnage Tyrant type creature. I forget what it's called. Gaia's something. It's got haste and can't be counterspelled, I think. I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, we don't have that. Gaia's Revenge. Yeah. We don't have that in this build. We're going with the 4 trackers, which I think might be better versus Jeskai. And, um, Jeskai and, Blue White, but it's probably worse versus decks like this. I think this hand's pretty medium, but I think it's a keep. Okay, I'll play that. Uh-oh. Are we going to get Natural Troned? Please no Natural Tronorino. That would be a tough one to beat. Well, they didn't hard slam it, so that's probably a decent sign. Yay! Not that that card's very good for us. It's actually pretty bad for us, but... Feels good to not be dead. Sure. Sam's really just not great, is it? Should probably go ahead and use this now. I'm going to use it end of turn no matter what. So it seems like it's better to go ahead and use it. When he can't repeal. Us. Well. Guess I should play this. Okay. Assume they're going to repeal. Or something, potentially. This is a 4-turn clock, but they have so many things that can answer it. Picked up 4 foil of these and a pack foil, 4 foil promo tech edges and a pack foil in my recent acquisitions, which is fun. Don't actually want to sack this Woodland Foothills, so I'm going to wait on this one. If they spend most of their mana to repeal it, that makes it easier for us to Titan or whatever. There is the Academy runes. You're 8 mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got that going for us. I think I'll get a Forest in. No, I'm not going to get a Forest on this one. It's a good chance that I should have been casting the Primeval Titan there. But either way, it was definitely a punt what I did. Even if I wasn't going to Primeval Titan, I should have at the very minimum played another untapped land and used a clue. That's at the stone minimum. Okay. I assume they're dead then. Just gonna grab 2 mountains here. Pretty simple. They didn't have a very good draw this game. I would have thought that match would have been tough. I wonder if they drew poorly or if I'm just wrong about it being tough. So what's the plans for you, JJ and Dong, and anybody else who's in here lurking? What are your daily plans? Need to get some paper horizon canopies to finish out my mono green Tron and to finish out my humans deck. Got a good feeling humans is I feel like Death Shadow is going to make a resurgence this weekend, which means humans might be something we see in the future coming back a little bit, especially with the cards from the new set that have already been spoiled. This hand's a keep. Curious on whether I'm supposed to get a forest or a stomping ground versus a blind opponent. It's not 100% blind. Like, we know this player plays, Is It Phoenix a lot? Because we've copied his deck multiple times in the past. So, and we already have the Primeval Titan, so I think I'm just going to go with the Stomping Ground, even though that could be wrong. And they might not be on Phoenix, but I know that we've played their build of Phoenix on stream, so. Love a Tribe Elder. Oh, Farseek works. I'm gonna grab a mountain with this one. Yeah, that's the reason, because we already have a Titan in hand and a backup pact if something happens to the Titan, is why I went with the Stomping Ground. But where I was thinking he was specifically Phoenix, I was a little bit afraid of taking the life. Like, they got a Phoenix in the graveyard already. They got a gut shot. We're going to get pressured pretty hard here. Yes, I'm just going to take the mountain again because of Titan things. Are you templated? For a forest card and put that on the battlefield. So I think we can just go get Descender. There's not really no reason to get Descender though, is there? Kinda wanna draw a fetch land now. I guess I could get one Valakut and one fetch land to try to protect us from things. If they have multiple burn spells, I think we'll lose this game. If they get another Phoenix back similarly, I think we'll lose. It's not a Phoenix. Oh wow, chart a course. Not saw that in those builds very often. I think this is the only card that punished us for making the choice that I made. There's actually no real punishment there at all, are they? I'm definitely gonna get one Valakut. Suppose I could get two. Kind of feels right just to kill this though. That way he has to spend resources early, and he also has to worry about the Tribe Elder killing it on the way back. And any removal spell he uses on the Tribe Elder is a removal spell that's not hitting us in the face. And because of the other Tribe Elder / Summoners Pact, I'm not really sure that we have much to fear. Hey Bogart, what's up? I mean, much to fear if we get to untap, I'll rephrase. I think it's pretty decent. So if they have a Lightning Bolt or a Tribe Elder, the game's over. They hit their other Phoenix, so we lose. I was wanting to try to force the opponent to use burn spells on the Tribe Elder. Like, the way I did it, he had to have another Phoenix. I don't think he had to have another Phoenix the other way. Oh, I could be wrong. I think I'm just going to bring in all of these things that deal, like, a lot of damage. Or gain a lot of life. The hell do you sideboard out? Maybe all this life gain stuff's just not necessary. Not super concerned about them killing us. Yeah, I was really trying to play around the burn spell on our Shakira Tribe Elder. Like, or like trying to force a burn spell on our Tribe Elder. But he had double burn spell and double Phoenix, so I guess it didn't matter what we did. Kind of want to just shave some scape shifts. Kind of want to get rid of these two, but that's probably not right. This life gain stuff's just probably not any good. Looks like all this stuff just actually isn't good. I don't want this stuff. I'm kind of worried about Thing in the Ass. Wow, we have to mulligan with our 27 land deck. This hand's fine. And by fine, I mean, it's pretty bad. Well, I'd imagine Phoenix is a decent match. We have 3 Angers and 3 or 4 Relics. Thing in the Ice is kind of a problem. We don't have an answer for it in the deck. Guess I don't want that. What? That way I can press F6. Well, misclicked. Morning, George. You're up awfully darn early. I would have probably just played the second Relic there if I hadn't drawn the Anger. So I'm not really concerned if he gets back a Phoenix now. Especially if he has to spend like 2 or 3 cards to do it. That don't, 2 or 3 cards that make decisions, rather. It's the same reason I'm going to go ahead and suspend the search for tomorrow here. I think the Anger gives us a lot of leeway in that regard. You gotta get dailies done. Double Phoenix. Uh-oh. Well, take a pretty good hit. Go ahead and get those 2 Faithless Lootings out of his graveyard. And the scary card. If he spends all his mana, we win this turn. He did not spend all his mana. Guess I should just get a mountain. Think that means we win anyway. Because we can pay for Spell Pierce now. It's going to make us do it. So, 1 Valakut and 6 mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, no, no. Alright. He's not making us do it anymore. Yay! Still kind of worried about Thing in the Ass. Still kind of worried that the spell's kind of annoying, but I don't think that I'm going to bring this in. We mulliganed that game, but we were on to play. Oh god, it's just another no forest hand. This hand's not good either, but guess I'm gonna leave that on top. Leaving that on top might have been silly. I was kind of just trying to like run really hot. There's 25 more lands in the deck, so we're still like a 50% chance to draw, but 3 of them doesn't let us play one of these. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I don't really like that search. Especially because it can get spell pierced and things. That comes into play tap 2. Daggered. Daggered, my friends. Our hand's good, though. If we can somehow survive 3 turns, doesn't seem likely. Yeah, doesn't seem likely. We don't have a card in our deck that can kill this, though, so. Maybe they don't have a burn spell and we'll get a block in with a Tribe Elder? No Phoenix, please. 2 Phoenixes. Alright, next game. We're taking 13 that turn. So, like, even if I'd hit the anger to kill the phoenixes, the thing in the ice would have killed us. And if I'd played the tribe elder and they somehow didn't have a blocker, the two phoenixes would have killed us. So we were Dobbs. I think I might would rather play Rending Volley than Roast if I was going to play any of those type of cards. Cool, our opponent's dual queuing. Damn it! It's our third it's our third 7-card hand in a row that doesn't have a green source. Oh, this is a super fast deck too. I have no lightning bolts in this build. Hopefully they don't have one of the fast draws. It appears thus far they don't. So it's just XOs, right? Yeah. So I can block this. JK. No blockerini. Oh, he's gonna let me block. That feels pretty good. Um, Guess that's why you're gonna let me block. There's just no way I'm keeping it. I think I should have got a mountain there. You should probably go to bed, homie. We'll get a cinder thingy. Alright. So we have two blockers and definitely getting a mountain rat. So 7 lands. It's a 6, right? Oh, it's 5. So 7 mana plus Scapeshift's just to kill. Wait. 5 other mountains. So I need 6. I need 8 lands to deal 20, is that right? I think I need 8 lands to deal 20. I think I need 8 lands to deal 20. I need 7 to do 21? So that's 5 other mountains. Does it count itself? That's what I thought. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, there's no omen in this build of the deck. Okay, I thought I needed 8 to deal 20. I can still math, yay. I about missed the Tribe Elder play, by the way. Did you see me like halfway through casting Escape Shift, and I'm like, no, that's just wrong. We have a lot of mana. We Gucci. So I think I want those all. I definitely want to get rid of those. This is where I have a problem at. Like, what is the correct mana producers to cut when you start cutting mana producers? I kind of want to cut the woodland elves, but the wood elves, but like the wood elves are like sick. Maybe I'm supposed to just cut the summoners pact. Goblins have Blood Moon post board. Whoopsie. Well, I'm dead then. I brought in no answer for that. I don't want to keep this hand. Seems like it's too slow. I actually think this hand's a lot better than the other hand that we just mulliganed. Even though we technically don't have a forest. What? I didn't know they played this either. Oh, well. We're just dead. Dead or Reno? So I have to worry about Blood Moon. I don't think I'm willing to bring in Nature's Claims versus Blood Moons. But I'll bring in a Reclamation Sage and some Summoners packs. I think this hand's a keep. Whoops, wrong one. Guess you prevent damage. Maybe I should have got rid of the escape shifts. Kinda don't feel like I need this card. I'm playing Obstinate Bailoff next turn no matter what. I don't know that I need this. Now that we drew this other mountain, I wish I'd let this die. You'll need to draw a Titan or an Anger to God or something. Or maybe another Bailoff into Escape Shift could be enough if they don't have a Blood Moon, potentially. Anger into Escape Shift would be the nuts, though. I don't know if it'd be enough to win, but it would be the best I could do, I think. Is this Devastating Summons? Oh, it's Goblin Grenade. Sure. Yeah, well, probably need more than Anger now. Anger might be good enough if they sacrifice these and, like, put in two things. Yeah, Anger would be good enough, I think. Yeah, one time Anger for the win. We have 4 outs to win the game. This isn't 20, right? Oh, it's 20 exactly. Never mind. We do not have any outs. Well, got wrecked pretty hard there. Wasn't going to draw it anyway. Not having Lightning Bolt has sucked. I wonder if Lightning Bolt's back. Did we die on turn 3 and turn 4? We died on turn 3 effectively versus the Phoenix deck, though technically it was a turn 4 kill. Then we just died on turn 4 there. Game 2, was that turn 3 that we died on game 2? Was that a 3 or 4? I forget. It's a little bit too fast for this deck. We even gained 4 life that game. And we didn't shock either. Yeah, well, we got to rally and win the next two. On a positive note, if I lose the next one, I have pizza to eat. $20 people watching me play TitanShift. This deck's not even cool. This deck sucks. It doesn't suck. I mean, the deck's fine, but it's not particularly interesting, I don't think. Just wanted to try a build without boats. I saw this build 7-0'd a challenge a couple weeks back. It's kind of weird. When I start pulling this over here, look at the art on the cards. They like start flickering out and stuff. Anytime I get near that. It can't be the only modern on Twitch. Let's. I don't want to keep this. Yeah, well, this hand's the same, I guess. Oh, maybe it is the only modern on Twitch. No, I don't want to play versus another one of those. You are right. It is the only modern on Twitch. How dare I say you were wrong? Some legacy going on though. Legacy's fun. I have relics, but I have no answer to Thing in the Ass in the entire 75. Which is a problem. Oh, it's also Storm, apparently. Well, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean it's Storm. I wish they hadn't got rid of our Commander. Commander was the best. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I feel like I could just lose by casting this. If there's Storm or Phoenix, like you could just lose casting that, but like not casting it feels like you can just lose too. Grand Mythic, George. I'm gonna assume this island means that we're playing versus Storm. Which makes me really want to play the other relic. Grind a #1 Mythic. Or, play TGO and lose like I'm doing. Storm is definitely faster than us. Our opponent's definitely storming. They have no lightning bolts either. This is the 4th spell they've played. What's this? put the chosen cards into the graveyard. So I'm definitely putting this in the graveyard. Kind of want to put this one in the graveyard. This is a sorcery, right? I guess I'm going to put the two that let you draw cards in the graveyard. Go ahead and pull out the Past in Flames. And see if you can go off again. The answer was no. You could not go off again. 1, 2, 3. We're really far away from doing anything. Guess I'm supposed to just play another mountain here. I thought the desperate cards was desperate ravings for a second. I misread it. When I saw that it was the ritual, it was pretty easy to put Manamorphose in the graveyard then. I don't even think these decks play ravings anymore, but don't think I can get rid of the relic. The relic's like my one chance of not dying. And not a very good one. So next turn we can start killing these, which is cool. Oh, that was sweet. Always yes to trigger. Always yield to trigger. I said always yes. Oh, it was because it was a different Valakut. I guess. It's the best exclamation I can come up with. Yeah, well, we don't have to live a particularly long time now. 5 cards. If they wasn't comboing when they had a Baral and an Electromancer in play, they're probably not comboing this turn either. I chose to play the Shakira Tribe Elder second because I don't believe that he has hard counters. I think he only has like Remands and stuff, and I didn't want him to have like a random lightning bolt that he could have targeted the Tribe Elder with. I think they're more likely to have a lightning bolt than a hard counter spell. I think that's probably just game. But that could be wrong. That was my thought process. Now they could remand this. Okay. Oh, that's a fair point. That's a real fair point. Well, we won game 1. Do they still play Blood Moons and stuff? I don't know if Storm plays Blood Moon anymore. Am I supposed to respect Blood Moon? I don't really play Modern, so I know very, very, very little about Modern. I don't think Blood Moon's super common anymore. I think like Finkel and them played Blood Moon, but I think like nobody else does. No, I don't think Caleb Shearer does, and I don't think most of the people on Moto do. Think I want this other ringer? Don't really have anything to sideboard here. James would have stole just a straight Finkel build, though, right? He wouldn't have looked at other things. He was even playing Pyromancers. Oh, maybe I can bring in a Reclamation Sage. I really don't think I want a bunch of Nature's Claims and stuff cluttering up my deck. I feel pretty fortunate that we even got a game there, because they're certainly a faster deck than us by a lot. And we have almost nothing to interact, especially without Lightning Bolts. This is every interactive spell we have in our deck. Yeah, cool, thank you. I'm trying to learn Modern. I'm a standard-only player, but I'm trying to learn Modern a little bit. And as you can tell, like, it's not going very well. I'm making lots of silly errors. This was also a play error. I should have led with the Windswept Heath, since I'm getting a Stomping Ground either way. I do that over and over and over. But like, this one could have got a basic mountain or a basic forest later. This can only get a basic forest later. So it was just better to use this here. Like, that was a really silly, unforced error. Kind of an interesting turn too, but it's like, now I just want to get another Stomping Ground, and I probably shouldn't. I think I cost myself 2 points of damage. So let's put it on to play tapped, right? Oh, I can get one of these in? Should definitely be at 14 life here. Kinda afraid to tap out. So the usual two is going to go to the graveyard. Past in Flames and whatever. Probably a Manamorphose. Definitely the Past in Flames. Maybe a Ritual in a Past in Flames because he doesn't have the thing. So I'm drawing another card. Matter. This doesn't net mana right now. It only nets a card. I'm just gonna take these two then. Because I don't think I care if they draw a card. Sure. So you have no more mana currently in your pool. This takes 4, so I can let that go to the graveyard. You have exactly 4 mana, so now I need to respond to it because we need to get that out of there. And this is a sorcery, so this definitely plucks the Past in Flames. And they have 5 red now. And a thing. So if they don't win this turn, alright, they win this turn, they have another gifts. If they don't win this turn, we would have untapped and won though. If I put these two in the graveyard, he goes +2 mana, he just wins. Yeah, I'm just dead. They can't punt it off from here. I guess they can punt it off from here. If they don't have another Past in Flames, we can just like throw the empty in their graveyard potentially. If they have a third Past in Flames, we're dead. For sure. If we get done tap, we win. They don't have counterspell up. Yeah, so this is definitely going to the graveyard, and this is definitely going to the graveyard. We don't die to empty either. So they have to have another grape shot or another Past in Flames. Okay, they have a Noxious Revival. That's good enough too. There was a chance that I didn't have it. I don't think I changed anything from the play to the draw. I don't think I want this Reclamation Sage anymore. I don't think I should have brought it in to begin with. Maybe I should bring in the Tireless Trackers. I think this hand's good enough. We have double Relic. Our only way to interact with him. They don't sell singles, George. Means the store is dead to us. Shuncorp sponsors the stream, though. It's not dead to me. I feel like if you're ever up front, you're doing something wrong in that store. I feel like you should just close the front forever. You don't need that. It needs the front. Pff. Well, I don't want to sacrifice these relics. Also, don't want to tap out for a Primeval Titan. This puts me in a very weird spot. Good summoners packed for a Wood Elf. Just get them for 3. That's probably bad. It's also kind of weird. I think I was going to have to discard it. I don't really want to leave my mana down. Like, I feel like I need both relics to just not untap and be dead. I think there's a good chance that I untap and I'm dead a number of games either way. I think these 2 relics are just fucking with him, but what do I know? That was a play mistake. I should have cast the Titan first. Big time play mistake. I guess in my mind I was just assuming the Titan was getting remanded, and I kind of mentally checked out. Alright, turns out my play mistake didn't matter. We still have double relic, which is nice. I think they're thinking about ritualing into the gifts. Oh, daggered. We're 100% dead if he's doing that. $100 dead. Or not. Could just not be dead. Suppose I could technically win. Guess I tapped Spire Bluffka now, so I'm assuming they're not winning this turn. Yeah, not winning this turn. Feels good, fam. They're doing a lot of math. JK, I guess they are winning this turn. It's really weird that they played a Spire Bluff Canal Vin. Is he trying to force me to use this? He's already played his land. I don't think I care about him getting his Serum Visions back. Alright, well, they're tapped out now. There's a lot of cards we could draw and just win with now. So we can play this and get 2 Valakuts. This gets a Shura Tribe Elder, so if we draw a mountain and 2 draw steps, that's a mountain rat. So we're going to beat Storm? Didn't expect to beat Storm. Always yield. Always yes. Alright, whatever. I guess I'll just press yes. Alright, well, I didn't expect to win that match. But hey, we get to play around 5. I think the Fetchland version of Storm's better, but the people in the SCG tour do not play the Fetchland version, like Caleb Shearer and them, and they just get a lot more press with the deck and more success because they actually go to events. Both games we won, we had double relic. I guess it's just really hard for them to fight for a double relic. They had Wipe Away instead of Shattering Spree too. I'm not sure if that's the norm or whatever, but if they had Shattering Spree, I think we lose that game 100%. We beat Storm without even having a Lightning Bolt to like kill an Electromancer or anything. I mean, we have the 4 Angers, but we didn't get to cast them. Yeah, this is Echo Baron's build. I don't know if he got it from anywhere else, but he's one of the... probably pronouncing it wrong, but some of the Snapcaster guys. Echo is Andreas Peterson. I probably pronounced that wrong too. But yeah, really, really like their entire team. They have like Michael Blonde as well. I think Simon Nelson might be part of it. But I always like trying their decks out. They're who I used to always play their Commander decks, so they took Commander away, and they never let me go wrong. All right, well, we have Double Relic. I've decided I'm just not mulliganing hands that have Double Relic. Oh God, it's a Goryo's Vengeance deck of some kind, probably. This is probably not good for me that they turned one Spirit Guided into a Faithless Looting and played their land before they did such. I actually think my life total matters in this match. Alright, don't kill me on turn 2, please. I don't want to die on turn 2. Yeah, good chance I just died on turn 2. Because they get to draw a lot of cards now. Oh, they're playing the Nourishing Show build? I didn't even know that build had double swamp in it. So this league we've played versus Storm, Goryo's, Phoenix, a Tron deck, and 8-Rack. So we got paired versus 4 decks that win on turn 2 to 4 the majority of their games. Well, that's really bad for us. And maybe they'll mess up and draw 7 more. And by mess up, I mean you can't mess up at this point, you just win. I guess I can just go ahead and concede. Like, we know we're dead to Bolarigmus or whatever. Oh, wait. I guess there's some chance we could win now. Bolarigmus could be like the bottom card or something. They can't draw another 7. No, it was not the bottom card. It was in their hand, so we're Gucci. We'll just go ahead and scoop. I don't think we need these. I don't think any of our cards in our deck matter. Alright, I'll sideboard in you then. You're the quickest way we can clock somebody? Nah, I'd rather just have the elf. Alright. Well, we gotta win these next 2 games to get our pity chest back. We have double relic. I guess I'm keeping. We don't have a green mana, but double relic. Yo! That's triple relic. What are you gonna do when you piving needle me? Piving needle is gonna crush me. Gonna crush me. Gonna crush me. I don't think I have to leave it up that turn, not when we have 3 of them. If I only had 2, I would have left an activation up. They shocked. They could just play Blood Moon. Oh no, we're getting through to Breached. And we're dead. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. GG, opponent. Alright, well. That was sad. We had to fight that big battle versus Storm just to get beyond smashed. Anyway, I don't think I would recommend this deck. I probably didn't play it properly, but it still felt like 30 or like 3 or 4 of the match. It just feels like the format's a little too fast for this right now. I think like this deck wins on turn 4 and 5 pretty often, but almost every deck we played today could win somewhere between turn 2 and 4. I may have already done my arena dailies. I'll check. I'll do my arena dailies if I haven't. The screen's going to go black while I open arena, so I apologize. Don't have time really to run it back. SDG is going to be on pretty soon. Alright, apparently I've not done my arena dailies. Let's reroll this and see if I can get 45 creatures. Alright, we'll do arena ladder with White Weenie, I guess. I don't think the audience is going to stick around for me playing White Weenie in best of 1 at Gold 3. I feel like most of these people came for Modern and are going to just leave now. Especially if SCG on soon. Yeah, this sounds fun. I would take forever to get 45 creatures with black-green. I do not own all the cards for this deck. I'm missing a Legion's Landing. I'm missing a couple of Venerated Loxodons. This is just something I built for quick dailies and the, what do you call it? The quick dailies and the best of 1 grind, I guess. That's disappointing. If they're playing a Deafening Clarion deck, we can go ahead and just concede. Is it bad that I'm just going to go ahead and cast this on that anyway? Wait, SCG's already on? Well, I've messed up then. I didn't think it come on till 10. The reason I did this is because this is a 4 Pride of Conqueror deck. If they have Deafening Clarion, we're just scooping regardless. But I want to give us the best chance of winning. It's also a 19 land deck. I probably should have already conceded. Am I really going to lose to a Karn deck? That's disappointing.
I'll make use of that later.
I guess you have to get the Clarion next turn, friend. Alright. Next game. I could have attacked with 2 creatures since we're just attacking with 45 to get our daily. Kind of forgot about that. I gave up all that value. It's probably going to cost me a game later. No fault erasure, please. I really want my history. The problem with any Watery Grave deck is they play main deck sweepers, so we're just dead. See what I mean? They took pride, they didn't even care about the history. Because they all play like Golden Demises and stuff. And Ritual of Suits. Yep. I've technically played around it and just like venerated Loxodon the board, but we're never beating this match, so I don't think it matters. Yeah. So the beautiful thing about playing ranked is there's no reason to play hard games. You just scoop when you're dead. There's no reason trying to win those 5% games. There's no penalty to dying, really. There's like no money on the line. Or anything of that nature. This is the first Odonto I think I've ever drawn with this deck. In 10-ish games. Hey, Light Merlin, what's up? Forest is probably bad for us. Especially if they have a Wildgrowth Walker. If they have a Wildgrowth Walker, we could just concede. Like, we literally could just concede. I wish I was exaggerating. But I am not. Turbo Fog. Probably can't beat it, but we can at least get a lot of our daily done. Yeah, the new Ravnica set definitely has some interesting cards in it. Why does he keep hovering over our stuff? Can't be reading it, can he?
I will fight with honor.
That's fine. Don't care.
Choice.
Guess you get an island then. Right, well they have to fog every turn the rest of the game now. Or have a settled wreckage. Fog or settled wreckage every turn the rest of the game. Yeah, that enchantment's definitely a card that on the outside makes me think they shouldn't have printed it. I kind of want to attack with everything. But I might as well play around settle, I guess. I can't tell which one this is on. Okay. Guess we'll just play around settle, even though I just assumed we were getting fogged. Don't care a whole lot about that.
I won't hide from the world any longer.
In fact, that kind of makes me smile. Because I don't have to worry about settle now. At least this turn. Oh, he's not going to let me attack. That sucks. Trying to do dailies here, friend. Let me attack with like my 9 guys or whatever. I didn't count them. I think there's like 7, but. Wow. Green. Jund Burn. This is about the weakest hand I will ever keep. If he hadn't mulliganed, I might not have kept it. Yeah, I think, I can't wait till they get the rest of the spoilers out. Yeah, well, we have a super powerful hand. But every time I see a forest, I just assume I'm going to get Wildgrowth Walkered and lose. Speaking of which, if we just kind of can't beat this card. We have no Tecatlis in our deck because they would be on our sideboard, but there's not enough black-green out there, I think, to warrant them in the main deck. I just want to end my turn. Don't make me keep pressing these buttons. I hate that you press auto pass and it still makes you respond to all of this junk. Nobody cares. They just want to move on with their lives. I have a really good hand though. If they don't have a finality, this is the one of the few hands that can actually beat a Wildgrowth Walker. Yeah, the Spawn of Mayhem card is really sweet. If we draw an untapped land, we can play the Venerated Loxodon next turn as well. Should make me smile. It's not an untapped land. Think I would rather play the History than the Loxodon then? Don't think we have an out to finality of this game. Cancel attacks. No attacks. Alright, deck. You can do it one time. Don't have finality. You can have any card other than finality. I was just kidding. I don't want you to have this card either.
Your life's about to end. Hope you're ready. I want that taken out too.
Huh. That's kind of interesting. Well, this is just now turn 6. He's not missed a land drop, has he? I think this is just now turn 6. I don't care about that. Alright, sweet. No finality. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Right. Can we get lucky and draw an untapped land?
Again.
That'd be hot. Whew. What a heater. Hey Dad doesn't let me stack that how I wanted to, by the way. No sweet promo elf. Does that really make somebody a scrub? There's supposedly going to be no WAP. We're just blocking with everything. YOLO! Got him. Still gotta play 20 more creatures? Ugh. Ugh. We beat a turn 2 Wildgrowth Walker. So nobody had an advantage except for the people that they gave accounts to and a bunch of free stuff, right? So the common folk who spent hours grinding get no advantage. I guess you can Merlin if you want. I'm only playing this little crappy deck just because it's a 45 creature daily. I don't even have all the rares for this deck. This is my budget boy. I am not fully free to play. I spent $35, but I built Black, Green, and Phoenix. Snubby! No Legion's landing, please. Snubborn's pretty good. Well, this isn't good for us. It doesn't help my daily finish faster. It's still just magic. So that's 4 of 20. 16 away. How many gold does Sears have? I'm not sure. I had like 20k last night when I decided to finish off this deck. And I didn't get to finish it off. Like, I ran out of wild cards. And didn't get enough stuff through my packs. Alright. I think I'm just going to attack and concede. We can't win. Give me your username if you want to play. So I gotta do 13 more? In theory, that's 2 more games? I was only gonna do an hour stream and I've managed to stream almost 2 hours. That's kinda wild. Alright, I'll invite you after this game, which obviously is going to be quick. Like how this deck just never mulligans. Wait, why does Merlin need mine too? I don't even know what mine is. Sears is something. Searsist. Something. Pretty sure I'm supposed to offer a trade for Atlanta World at all times. You could argue that I'm not supposed to because there's already a venerated Loxodon in her hand. Yeah, I got 4 copies of the promo Atlanta World thingy. I guess we're not attacking. Because next turn we're Loxodoning. So we've attacked one of the 12 we needed. He's not going to have a main deck sweeper, so I think it'll be pretty easy to get all of the things we need to attack with between this game and the game of Merlin. Though our opponent is just like kind of sitting here a lot. And when I say not main deck sweepers, I mean not pre-6 main deck sweepers. Does that thing have reach? I don't remember. It does have reach. Womp womp. Opponent, don't concede. Yeah, that's something they'll add in the future. They don't have it now, but in the future it's going to be pretty sweet. They'll add friends lists and all that stuff. I'm already ready to play you. Well, opponent, take 19, I think. Yep, I was right. so Merlin now. Wait, we get a card? Nope, we did not get a card. Direct challenge. Wait, no! Sorry about that, Merlin. Forgot that I have to change this deck in every little mode that I go to. About brought out some Phoenixes versus you. This is my name, since apparently you have to challenge me back. It's Searsist number 18427. So this probably is the last game of the evening, since I only need to get 6 more attacks. It's attacks for less, but I'm going to play it first anyway. No worries, mate. I'll play it first anyway because it can attack and leave back another attacker. Hey, there's a Benelish Marshal that I wasted 4 wild cards on this morning. I guess we're paying 4 life. Come on, land. That's not the land I've always wanted. Alright, well that's 3 of the 6 we need. So as long as they don't sweep our things away, we've got it. Go ahead and use you. Go ahead and use you. And resolve. No white mana, so we don't have to worry about settle. So, just gonna go for the most aggressive play I can. Boo! Opponent didn't let us attack just in case for a daily. What? It didn't count for my daily at all, George. I got no bonus. I attacked multiple times that game. I got nothing for my daily. Yeah, I'm going to play another one of these ranked games then, since I'm trying to get this daily done, and then we're going to call it. Way to lead me down the wrong road, George. So apparently, people versus people does not help dailies. That's kind of silly, but I can understand it, I guess. Now, this hand's not great. I probably should have paid more attention. I honest to God saw 2 lands and 5 spells and didn't read the spells. JK, I'm perfect in every single way. I got 5 away. See? Perfect. Every single way. I think that means we're 3 away. So as long as they don't kill our stuff, we should get it. Yeah, well, they're killing some of our stuff. Guess I could just play this and pump them both. I kind of want to attack. So this is the best I can do to put pressure on them while still like defending versus Clarion. Don't know if we can really beat Settled Wreckage anymore. But we get our daily even if they have Settle, so that's fine. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight. Alright, I guess we're just attacking for 7. Could have argued that it would have been worth casting the Pride of Conquerors there. Because now if they play Teferi and Bounce, we're not representing lethal. Alright, well, never mind. They have nothing. And their daily's done! Yay! So, for anybody who cares, I was watching some Mythic guy play last night, and this was the deck he was running. I don't have all the rares that he had. He has 1 Legion's Landing and 2 Venerated Loxodons. Because I don't have those cards, I added 2 Rustwing Falcons and a 3rd Skymarch Aspirant. I'm actually kind of surprised he doesn't have more Skymarch Aspirants in general. Why is there no Get Tan in a trophy? What happened? He was going. Did something happen that he doesn't get to go? Anyway, so that's going to do it for us today. Hope you guys enjoyed the Modern. Hope you didn't hate the Arena too much. And we'll keep, playing stuff. Oh, that sucks. Really like Tannen. Wonder who his teammates is going to get to replace him. But anyway, take care everybody, and thanks for stopping by. I'm going to go get some food and prepare to watch some coverage.